So, and if you need to highlight 2 or 3 key lessons of the fundraising process with Gainsight, what would be those 2 or 3 that you would pick up as best practices scaling or doing the fundraising?
I think the most important thing is that you're choosing an investor that is going to be a great partner to you. And we've been lucky in that we've chosen investors, I think, and had the ability to work with investors who are just extremely supportive. Particularly these are folks who understand when sometimes things go wrong and they believe in you. They're there to support you and get you back on track. These are people who are willing to be helpful. They're thought partners in brainstorming. They help you attract great talent. They send candidates your way. They'll sometimes call a client if it's helpful, or call a candidate to convince them to accept an offer. So I think the most important thing to note is that, when you're raising money, you're often bringing in people into your extended team. And like any people-related decision, you want to make sure that these are people who are going to be culturally additive to your company and who are going to be, instrumental or great partners to you in your growth going forward. I'd say the second lesson that's generally important across our industry, especially right now, given what we're seeing in the IPO markets with, certain IPOs having gone well, but other IPOs not having gone well, or as well as what they would have hoped, is that the rule of 40, as we talked about, is very important. It's not okay to be burning tons of cash if, even if you are growing at a certain rate. So, there's a kind of balance there that you need to be able to achieve. And, I think in some ways our industry, because capital has been so abundant, we've gotten used to the ability to burn tons of cash. And the reality is that can only last so long. So we've got to be thoughtful about making sure that the high growth rates that we achieve are also sustainable from a cost perspective. I think that it's not a Gainsight lesson. It's just like what I've noticed, especially around the market.
Got it.